When we're planning our short game shots, our first consideration always needs to be the way the ball is lying. Because as much as I would ordinarily want to use an 8-iron or a pitching wedge from this situation to get the ball down and running, those clubs just aren't going to come out of this line. This ball is lying quite a bit down in the grass. So to get the ball out of here with control, I'll need to have my club coming down into the ball quite a bit steeper than normal. If you go to our advanced chipping section, you'll see that whenever the club comes down steeply, it also takes the loft off the club, and of course the ball then is going to be going quite a bit lower. So to play these shots, we need to be using quite a lot of loft to make up for that. So a sand wedge would work, and in my case here I'm going to be using a lob wedge. Now to get the club coming down steeply into the ball, I've got a fairly wide stance. I'm also leaning forwards onto my front foot, the ball's towards my back foot, and of course my hands are leaning slightly forwards as well. In the swing, well, I hold my hands slightly lower in the handle, and that will allow me to pick my wrists up a little bit quicker, so you can see how the club is picked up fairly steeply in more of a V shape than our normal kind of circular arcing motion. As the club comes down into the ball at that steep chopping angle, we need to be very sure that we're striking the ball first and not catching the ground behind the ball. You will notice when I play this shot that it's quite a long backswing, but the club gets caught up in the rough and the follow-through is going to be quite a bit shorter. However, it's very important that the club is accelerating positively all the way through the hit. So although I've played that shot with the lob wedge, the key factors of having the ball in the rough and also chopping down steeply means that the ball is going to be flying out fairly low, and of course it's not going to have any spin on it. So we need to make sure that we plan for that when we pick our landing spot to allow the ball to roll.